Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's security clearance was granted by the administration of former President Barack Obama. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said, shifting the blame away from the current White House. The legal troubles Flynn faces. His past dealings with foreign governments. The Defense Department's Inspector General announced Thursday it has launched an investigation into Flynn's activities after retiring from the military in 2014, which included lobbying work for the Turkish government and a paid speech delivered at an event celebrating RT, a propaganda outlet of the Russian government. The Pentagon investigation of Flynn comes as separate inquiries in the House and Senate, as well as at the Department of Justice. Look into Russian meddling in last year's presidential election, and into ties between Trump associates and the Kremlin. Flynn, a retired lieutenant general and head of the Defense Intelligence Agency under Obama, resigned just weeks after Trump took office following reports he had misled Vice President Mike Pence and others about the nature of conversations he had had with Russia's ambassador to the U.S. General Flynn was a career military officer who maintained a high-level security clearance throughout his career in the military. His clearance was last reissued by the Obama administration in 2016 with full knowledge of his activities. Occurred in 2015, Spicer said at Thursday's press briefing. Obviously there's an issue that, as you point out, the Department of Defense Inspector General is looking into. We welcome that. All of that clearance was made during the Obama administration, and apparently with knowledge of the trip that Flynn took. Spicer stopped short of suggesting the Obama administration deserved blame, re-upping Flynn's clearance in 2016 despite his paid speaking gig in Russia. But he did explain that the Trump administration had not run its own check on Flynn, assuming that the Obama-era security clearance would have been sufficient. We trust that when you were cleared the first time, if you were cleared on December 15th or January 20th, that your background check still cleared. Every individual who came into this White House either applied for a security clearance or had one, Spicer said. Why would you rerun a background check on someone who was the head of the Department of Defense Intelligence Agency, and did maintain a high-level security clearance? Asked if Flynn would still have a job at the White House, given the reporting on his dealings with foreign governments. If he remained with the Trump administration today, Spicer would say only, I will just say, I think the president made the right call at the right time, and it's clearly paid off.